Have you ever felt like you're just different? Do you feel like you're viewing the world through a different lens than everyone else? You could be a Sigma male without even knowing it. Do not roll your eyes just yet. This is not about labeling individuals or putting them in boxes. It's about figuring out why you feel like the odd one out occasionally. Most Sigma males are unaware that they are Sigmas. They just know they are different and can't explain why. Maybe you've always been content doing your own thing, or you've realized you don't quite fall into the classic alpha or beta male classifications. Maybe you've been labeled mysterious more times than you can remember. These are all signs that you could be a Sigma male. So, without further ado, here are 8 obvious signs that you're a Sigma male. Number 1, you do not fit into any social hierarchy. Social hierarchies do not make sense to Sigma males. You've always felt like an outsider looking in, whether at work, in social situations, or even at family reunions. It's not that you can't play the game, you know the rules well enough, but you don't see the point. The thought of jockeying for position or attempting to climb an unseen ladder is ludicrous to you. You're not interested in becoming an alpha, constantly striving to be the best, but you're also not a beta, content to do whatever everyone else does. You are unique. This independence may seem both empowering and alienating. On the one hand, you are liberated from the constraints of conformity. You don't feel the need to impress someone or conform to a set position. You do what you believe is correct, regardless of what others anticipate. However, it might leave you feeling as if you don't quite fit in. You can find yourself bouncing around several social circles, without really integrating into any of them. At work, you are the wild card. You follow the line of command when required, but you're just as comfortable confronting the CEO as conversing with the intern. Your thoughts and opinions are based on merit, not who is expressing them. This mindset has the potential to cause problems. People may find you unpredictable or difficult to pin down. Some may even view your failure to play by the rules as a threat. But for you, it's all about staying loyal to yourself. You are not antisocial, you just prefer true connections to contrived hierarchies. You evaluate individuals based on their character and behavior, not their title or position. And that is an obvious sign that you are a Sigma male. Number 2, you are allergic to small talk and office gossip. Small talk causes you to cringe. Weather talk, weekend plans, business gossip, it all seems like a waste of time. You'd prefer to engage in in-depth chats or go right to the point. It's not that you're shy, you can enchant them when necessary. However, the thought of conversing only to fill the quiet seems artificial to you. You appreciate meaningful conversations that challenge your assumptions or teach you something new. Office gossip is something you avoid at all costs. You don't understand the sense of discussing other people's business, it seems petty and ineffective. When coworkers try to get you involved, you generally find a way to shift the conversation or gently excuse yourself. This intolerance to small conversations may make you appear distant or even harsh to some individuals. They could assume you don't want to interact with others. But this is not true, you just choose quality over number in your connections. You've undoubtedly been dubbed mysterious several times. People find it difficult to get a read on you since you do not participate in the regular social routines. You keep your personal life private and don't feel compelled to reveal every aspect of your day. You are all about efficiency at work. You like email over lengthy meetings. When you do chat, it is generally about ideas or solutions, rather than workplace politics or weekend plans. This characteristic may be both a strength and a drawback. It keeps you focused and efficient, but it might make it difficult to form relationships in social situations that rely on small talk. Your deeds speak louder than words. You'd rather demonstrate your caring through your job or by being there when it truly counts than through continual conversation. This distaste for shallow communication is common among Sigma males. It demonstrates your independent character and preference for content over societal rules. Number 3, you are brutally honest, even when it hurts. You've never been one to sugarcoat anything. When someone asks for your opinion, they get the unvarnished facts. You're not trying to be cruel, you just don't see the value in avoiding problems. As a Sigma male, you prioritize sincerity and efficiency over social pleasantries. Some may find this honesty refreshing, while others may find it off-putting. You've undoubtedly had friends commend you for your candor, while some have accused you of being overly frank. Your Sigma nature makes you less worried about fitting in or pleasing others, enabling you to express yourself freely. You don't avoid uncomfortable talks. If you believe a friend's relationship is poisonous, you will express this. If you notice flaws in someone's concept at work, you will bring them out. It isn't about being correct, you just feel that honesty saves everyone time and bother in the long run. This tendency frequently puts you in conflict with social norms. You struggle with small talk and find it difficult to pretend excitement for topics you don't care about. You don't enjoy office politics or social games. As a Sigma male, you are more concerned with substance than surface-level relationships. Your honesty extends to oneself. You are quick to confess when you are wrong or have made a mistake. You find nothing wrong with admitting your shortcomings and attempting to rectify them. This stark honesty can be a two-edged blade. Some people appreciate you, while others distrust you. You've undoubtedly lost a few friendships or possible relationships as a result of this. But at the end of the day, you may sleep well knowing you've always been genuine to yourself and others. You'd rather be recognized for your honesty than appreciated for a fake character. Number 4, you are a natural leader but hate the spotlight. You have a talent for taking leadership, but you're not in it for the glory. When things need to be done, you frequently find yourself stepping up without even intending to. People naturally look to you for guidance, but you don't want to be the focus of attention. In fact, you'd like to avoid it if possible. Unlike most alpha males, you don't want the spotlight or leadership positions. Your leadership style is subtler. You lead by example, not by yelling instructions. People appreciate you for your skill and honesty since your deeds speak louder than your words. When you do take command, it is generally because no one else is willing to step forward. You recognize what needs to be done and take action. It's as easy as that. This low-key leadership style might be confusing at times. They could question why you aren't loud or why you avoid official leadership positions. But that's simply not your style. As a Sigma male, you prioritize skill and outcomes over status and popularity. You prefer to labor in the background, discreetly leading things in the proper direction. When you receive appreciation, you quickly share it with the rest of the team. This combination of natural leadership and a disdain for the spotlight is one of the most obvious signals that you're a Sigma male. Number 5, you're frequently lost in your own thoughts. Your mind is always humming. Even when you appear calm on the surface, you are frequently caught daydreaming or deep in contemplation, lost in your own world. This isn't simply idle thinking. Your thoughts include evaluating past events, planning future movements, and exploring new concepts. You're always turning things over in your head, looking at them from many perspectives. Sometimes you become so caught up in your thoughts that you overlook what's going on around you. Friends may make fun of your tendency to lose focus in the middle of a discussion. You have undoubtedly been accused of not listening more than once. But when you're concentrated, you're truly focused. You may spend hours immersed in a topic that fascinates you, losing sense of time and everything else. This internal world is rich and complicated. It is where Sigma males perform their finest problem-solving and generate their most innovative ideas. They frequently prefer this mental playground to the loudness and chaos of the real world. Their contemplative temperament implies they are slow to talk or act. They want to consider options before making a decision. This may annoy those who want fast replies, but it typically results in better outcomes. This inclination to become buried in contemplation might make you appear mysterious or even distant to others. They may wonder what's going on underneath your calm facade, but it's simply how you analyze the world. You require this mental space to recharge and make sense of events. It's where you feel the most like yourself. This demonstrates your independence and capacity to discover contentment inside oneself, rather than continuously seeking external stimulation or affirmation. Number 6. Don't let trends dictate your choices. Trends come and go, but you stay on your path. While others try to stay up with the current trends, you're quite content to do your own thing. It's not that you're intentionally attempting to stand out, you just don't see the value in conforming to trends only to fit in. Whether it's fashion, technology, or lifestyle choices, you choose what works best for you, not what's fashionable. Sigma males are self-sufficient thinkers who trust their judgment. They do not require the approval of others to feel confident in their decisions. While they may like certain parts of popular culture, they are not persuaded by it. This freedom is reflected in many parts of your life. Perhaps you kept it with your old phone because it still works long after everyone else changed, or you prefer traditional looks over quick fashion. You may even have hobbies or interests that others deem out of date or strange. People frequently question your decisions. They may question why you aren't jumping on the current trend or following the pack. However, you always prefer honesty over popularity. This does not imply that you are wholly unaware of trends. You are aware of what is going on around you. You just choose to interact with things that interest or benefit you, regardless of their popularity. If a trend coincides with your ideals or needs, you may follow it, but only because you want to, not because everyone else is. Your dislike of trends applies to your thoughts and beliefs as well. You establish your own opinions based on study and personal experience, not what's popular on social media or what influencers say. This feature might occasionally make you feel like an outsider. When everyone else is talking about the current trend and you're not interested, it may be alienating. However, it also provides you with an individual perspective and the flexibility to pursue your interests without pressure. Number 7. You frequently leave parties without saying a word. One minute you're at the party, the next you're gone. But you're not being disrespectful, you simply don't see the need for a lengthy farewell. This tendency frequently baffles your pals. They may worry whether you are unhappy or if something is wrong, but for you, it is simply a natural escape strategy. When you sense your social battery running low, you sneak away softly. Sigma males aren't great at social duties or maintaining appearances. If they're done, no need for lengthy farewells or pledges to meet up soon. They like clean breaks over uncomfortable lingering. This inclination to disappear is not exclusive to parties. They could go off the grid for a few days or weeks to work on their own projects or simply recharge. Their rapid exits are not due to a dislike of people. They like social gatherings, but they have a limit. When they reach that limit, they're out. There is no need for explanations. This behavior might be annoying for some people. They may perceive it as flaky or antisocial, but those who know you well recognize that it is simply an aspect of your personality. You do not require frequent social affirmation or fear of losing out. You are content with your own company and do not feel the need to justify your conduct to others. Number 8. Rules. It feels more like suggestions to you. Rules exist for a reason, but Sigma males cannot help but regard them as flexible suggestions rather than strict rules. They are not rebels without a cause, they just believe in questioning why things are done in a particular way. When confronted with a rule, your initial inclination is to question why. If the reasoning makes sense, you will follow it. However, if it appears arbitrary or inefficient, you are willing to bend or break it. This mentality frequently sets you in conflict with authoritative figures. Teachers, bosses, and even friends may regard you as tough or obstinate, but in your opinion, you're only trying to discover the best way to accomplish things. You don't want to break regulations just for the sake of breaking them. Instead, you examine each circumstance on its own merits. If following a rule results in a better outcome, you will do it. However, if bending it produces superior outcomes while causing no harm to anyone, that is the path you will follow. This method enables you to design novel ideas and question outmoded practices. However, it might lead to disagreements and misunderstandings among individuals who favor rigorous obedience to regulations. Your flexible perspective of rules extends to social conventions as well. You are not constrained by traditional notions about how you live, work, or connect with people. You construct your path, developing your own set of values to live by. You value the spirit of laws more than the word, constantly seeking ways to improve systems rather than merely preserving them. If you found value from the point I mentioned in this video, kindly drop your comments below. I would love to hear your own opinion. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe to the channel for more Sigma Males videos. Click the video popping up on your screen. See you there.